Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold Random Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we caught a bunch of interesting Pokemon. This is recorded right after the previous episode, so I do not know whether I'm going to add them to the team or what exactly I'm doing. But we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a Snorlax right here now. So we go to the Pokeflute in our new little thing here. You play the Pokeflute music, and then you talk to it. And the Snorlax wakes up, and it's angry. And I believe it's a level 50, actually, so this thing's actually yeah, it's a level 50, so I'm a little worried about sending Arbok out on this guy, but I do have the Intimidate drop, so I think I'm going to be okay. I'm going to try to get the Glare off. I missed. Well, whatever, Rollout's actually not going to do that much damage, so I'm just going to go ahead, Glare, paralyze it. It's going to roll out again, and it's not going to kill, though, unless it's like a crit or something. Crit actually would have killed, wow. And at this point, I'm just going to go out to Toucans, because he can actually take the rollout pretty decent. I didn't take anyone really I didn't plan very well as that fighting the Snorlax, because although this shouldn't do too much damage. It's intimidated, it's not very effective, so on and so forth. I'm going to see how much a Mach Punch does. It's super effective, and Hitmonchan is really powerful, but Snorlax is bulky, and it's a level 50, so I think it can probably live one. Can it? Wow! How perfect was that? Jeesh, that's doing a lot of damage, though. Oh, you have leftovers, that's right. So you're going to gain back HP. Alright. The thing is, this is kind of a do-or-die moment, because that rollout's going to hurt a lot. So, but Heavy Ball is the way to go here. It's paralyzed, it's in the red. I think a Heavy Ball is just going to outright catch it. So, I'm pretty confident in the Heavy Balls. And the Heavy Balls are always the way to go for Snorlax. It's based on weight, and Snorlax is heavy. So basically, it's almost always an auto catch when you're at like low health like that. So you get like leftovers, which is kind of funny, but not necessary. So I don't really have a name. Obviously, we're not going to be using the Snorlax because, you know, rules and whatnot. So we're just going to call him Sleepyhead, because I am bad at random nicknames, which is why I name them after people and not after things, because I would suck at naming them after things. But I am actually curious now about this Chinchou, so before we go anywhere, also I want to get up someone who can learn Surf, because I need to. Actually, you know what, though? Before we go check out Pokemon, there is a Pokemon we can catch in Diglett Cave, and I may as well get that out of the way now. So let's catch the Pokemon from Diglett Cave. Diglett's Cave! Yay! But Diglett. Well, we're not going to be finding Diglett in this cave because the code's on. So, we'll be going through this tunnel, obviously, just using repels pretty easily. Or we can just give away using the cleanse tag at this point, because that would also work. So, we'll just, you know, catch a Pokemon. You are not someone I can use because you already caught you. But yeah, I'm going to get to catch up another Pokemon. Hopefully it'll be someone actually, like, I don't know if I want someone useful anymore. Actually, the only thing I really want anymore is a rock type. So I probably won't be training many more Pokemon at this point, but we'll see what we get. And I get a rock type! Well, would you look at that? The irony is astounding. You're a steel rock type. You're like Aeron, actually. That being said, we'll have to see its stats and whether or not I want to raise it, because Shieldon's not really the best Pokemon, in my opinion, so it might not really be worth my time. Can I just get away with catching it, like, just pure catching it? Can I use a Heavy Ball? Is it heavy? I don't know if this is a heavy Pokemon or not. It looks heavy-ish, possibly. Are you heavy enough to be caught in a Heavy Ball? You are heavy enough to be caught in a Heavy Ball. Oh, my instincts are right. So, we have you, then. Yay! So, actually, it's kind of funny who I get a name after, because I decided, you know what, if I'm naming after LPers, what I need to do, I should name it after the original LPer. The guy who's pretty much, like, everyone credits him for being, like, the first to do LPs, which would be Slowbeef. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, or I don't think he has a YouTube channel, and I wish I could spell slow right. But given the context of this thing, I'm going to make an exception and just, you know, it's someone that's worth naming after. That being said, I don't know anything about Shieldon, so I know it's a very defensive Pokemon, but that might mean it's not really useful in a run like this. And Rock, Steel types are very weak to stuff, as we've seen with Aeron. So I'm not as like, oh my god, I might want to raise this thing as I am with Lantern and Fernape. But let's see what the stats on both those Pokemon are, and we'll see who I want to do. So Snorlax, no one cares about you. You're adamant you'd be perfect to use too. Like you'd be actually perfect if you weren't illegal. All right, and then we have Brave. Actually, is a good nature for it. So that's tempting. And Lax, I think, is just one of those natures that don't do anything right. Or, okay, increase defense, decrease special defense, not really. Illuminate is kind of actually. Illuminate might be the deal breaker for Chinchou, not gonna lie. That's something I'm gonna have to look into, but that could very well. In fact, I'm just assuming it doesn't like change the absorb or something when it evolves. Like that's the thing about Chinchou is the fact that it can absorb something. The not good ability and the not very good stats kind of make it a bit iffy. Shieldon, I'm gonna have to think about though. So I'll get back to you guys on that. Now it's between these two. I'm definitely gonna raise a Chimchar. I can't not raise a Chimchar, but I might have to do that, and I'm gonna have to debate about who I'm gonna get rid of, if anyone. So I have that to think about as well. I don't care about you at all. So yeah, I'm gonna go put some. I don't need Arbok anymore. So actually, who I need is someone who can have cut. So I'm gonna meet you guys back at Diglett Cave. All right, guys, it's time to head to Diglett Cave and head to Pewter City, which is gonna be pretty awesome. So we're gonna head down here, and I'm gonna have to immediately put some repels on because I don't care for random wild battles right now. So bought some more repels off screen because I wanted to. And you know what? Let's just make this quick and easy. We're just gonna sort of zoom our way through here. As you can see, I do need rock climb to get some stuff. Once again, that's something I have to do later on because I can't really do that now. And look at that, Diglett's Cave's already over. Well, that was quick and easy. Yeah, it pretty much is pretty quick and easy. That card bus will be nice to give to the Pokemon I'm gonna raise, just because it's good to check for EVs to make sure they're done. Although thanks to Pokerest, I get my EVs really fast, which is really nice. For old time's sake, Apricorn Tree. Apricorns all the way across the sky. I don't know why I just said that, because it makes me seem kind of stupid. Oh my good nuggets. Give me a nugget. Well then, thanks for just giving me free cash. What a nice guy. What a genuinely nice guy. Anyway, hello, are you the Professor A person, so do we get anything cool? We get the Sacred Ash! That doesn't really, that's just, we already have one of those things, so, from Ho-Oh, so not anything too special, I guess. And yeah, you can head down to Route 2. I'm just sort of doing everything on the east side, so I don't have to do this later. But we're going to be heading down to Route 2 after we do go to Pewter City. Pewter City is going to be our first order of business. So yeah, that's everything on the right side of this, just because you need cut to get over here. And you also need cut to get out of here, which is why I brought in cut with me. Else I would have had to backtrack all the way over there, and that would have been... Look at all the symbols. Look at all the symbols, man. Oh, man. Alright, so we're gonna head up here. I almost kind of forgot to start talking for a moment there, so I sort of backtracked a sec. But we're here on Route 2, basically. Now we can cut our way through. There's actually a trainer over there. Now this is the part of the game where the Pokemon in the wild are going to get extremely low level. Like, I'm talking like level 2 through level 5, like low level. So they end up being pretty pathetic in the end. So there's that, I suppose. But we'll go ahead and just take everyone down with Sith for now. The trainers themselves still have strong Pokemon, and even though I don't have Arbok, I'm pretty sure I can catch the level 5 Pokemon with just an Ultra Ball because they're just that weak. So I'm just going to go ahead and catch a Pokemon, obviously, after this. And we'll see who I get. Probably not going to be raising anyone. I'm still obviously on the fence about... well, obviously Chimchar I'm going to raise. But I'm still obviously on the fence about Shieldon. I'm going to have to look up the stats later on and see exactly what's worthwhile. I'm glad it has an offensive nature, though, because that'll help it in a run like this. And it doesn't need its speed, for sure, because I think it's already going to be slow as molasses. So, I guess that's the good news in the end. So, we take down Mr. Bugcatcher. Mother's like, hi, my name is Mother, and I'm going to probably bug you for more items again. I don't know why I haven't turned you off yet, Mother. I'm grown man, I don't need your phone calls anymore. But yeah, we can catch a Pokemon here. I think there's actually something up here, right? Right? Yes. Come on. Where? There it is. Got ourselves a Max Revive. Anyway, so we can catch a Pokemon over here, and we'll see who we can get. I already have a name in mind for once. And probably, like I said, if it's like level 3 Pokemon, probably not going to add to my team. That doesn't really seem to be in my best interest, but I'll wait till I find someone I can catch. So I will be right back. It's a Slugma! Not really a Pokemon. So I asked for a Fire type, and I asked for a Rock type, so I get a Fire Rock type. That's actually level 10. That's surprisingly high for a Pokemon of this route. But, it means I might not be able to catch it without paralyzing it. That's kind of annoying, but I think Slugmas are pretty weak. It's kind of funny that I ended up getting a Fire Rock type when I asked for Fire and a Rock type. That being said, Slugma is kind of a really bad Pokemon, so I have no intention of raising this thing. It can just go sit in the box for all I care, but I will name after someone just for the sake of naming after someone. Someone I really didn't name, because he's one of the people I really watched like a little bit of early on, and then I've sort of never watched again because I'm bad like that. But White Mage Serenia, I actually like, his stuff was pretty cool, and he helped me find Nintendo Capri Sun and helped me really get into the entire Alpine thingy-mabobber. So, this thing right here, what was with this thing right here? That's totally useless. But yeah, he gets a Pokemon named after him because I say so. So welcome to Pewter City for the remainder of this episode, which is probably going to be a shorter episode. Poor guy. It's too... okay. Good for you, guy. But, welcome to Pewter City, where, we have, obviously, the original first gym leader, Mr. Brock, who we're going to take down, which is going to be very easy. I do not care to trade your Hunter for a Xatu. My Hunter. I don't have a Hunter anyway, so too bad. But yeah, we'll be taking down Brock pretty soon. And also, Cinnabar Island is completely destroyed. I don't know if I mentioned that, but basically it exploded. And that's basically what's going to happen is we're going to head to Mount Moon after... I think there's like an item over here. Oh, shit. I kind of accidentally froze my thing for a second there by pressing the wrong button. Is there... okay, I could have sworn there's an item around here. Right? There is. It's right next to me. Why didn't I... okay. Sure. Cool. It's Guard Spec. That's cool. Whoa! I just saw like lightning outside, and it completely flipped me out. Alright, well, we already found what we're looking for, Sith. You don't need to look for things anymore. That's not necessary, dude. So this guy over here, though, this is the most important thing, probably. But, like I said, I'm going to head to Mount Moon after this, and then we'll be heading down south from here to Cinnabar Island. And I just realized that, speaking of heading south from things, I never went south of Diglett Cave in that water section I found. I'll have to do that at the end of this video, which I can, because it does seem like this is going to be a short video just looking at the time. Just because there's, like, not really that much to do. Hello! You're teaching your Nidoran to shake. People in this town are strange. But, the Silver Wing. Let's go ahead and talk about that. Sith is cuddling with me. That's cute. But, let's talk about, Silver Wing for a moment. Basically, it's like the Rainbow Wing, where the Rainbow Wing let us get Ho-Oh. The Silver Wing is going to let us get Lugia. However, Lugia is at level 7. Level 7D. I forgot a syllable there. Level 70. So, my Pokemon are not nearly strong enough to withstand it long enough to actually catch it. And as much as I'd be like, oh, use the Master Ball on it, well, there's like 2 other things I could there's still the Latias roaming around, which I have to deal with, which I'm going to deal with soon, hopefully. We're at the museum, by the way. Should probably talk about that. But I'll deal with that probably like once my Pokemon actually are level 70, which they will be at some point. So, or at least the one that at level 60. 60 is probably where going to be most of my team's going to end. I'm just going to take the remaining ones to 70 or so. But basically, my Pokemon are going to be stronger before I take Lugia on. And I'm probably not going to waste a Master Ball on Lugia. I'm probably going to... I don't have any fossils, by the way. You can get fossils from rocks, apparently, and you can get Pokemon from that. So, if you have any fossils, go here. But yeah, I'm not going to waste the Master Ball on Lugia. There's 2 other Pokemon who are taking higher precedence, one of them being Latias. Is Latias anywhere nearby, even? I'm kind of curious now. That is something I could attempt to do. Why am I so zoomed out? X. There we go. Latias is down. You know, I could do Latias in this video, considering how short it's been so far. that is something I could potentially do. But let's go ahead and take care of the, that's pretty much it for Pewter City. I got everything I needed. I'm not sure if the museum, if you bring like a Deoxys to the museum, if that'll do anything, because, you know, Deoxys is usually like a Pokemon that interacts with the like meteorites and whatnot to change forms. I forget if that's where you do it in this game, or if there's somewhere else you can do it, or if you can't do it in this game. I don't remember the details on that. And also, level 50 Rhydon is scary, and I don't think the Sith is really well equipped to take it on. So we'll switch out to Little Fu and get Little Fu some experience, I guess, because I could like really resist rock hits, and that's actually wow. That would have killed Sith. I am glad I switched out. That would have been very bad, like devastating bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. I don't know if it's gonna finish it off, but given how much damage that Hammer Arm did, I don't want to hit a Wood Hammer and be like at -2 health, because Wood Hammer does drain a lot of my health. I think I can finish off an Earth. Wow, I can't even fit. Rhydons are bulky. What the heck? What? It has Avalanche. Well, Little Fu's dead. Goddamn. Well, we just lost a Pokemon, guys. Just kind of came out of nowhere. Well then. This is sad. Well, so much for having all 3 of the starters. I apparently have bad luck of grass starters. Shit, I was not expecting an Avalanche. Why the heck would I have Avalanche? Jeez, I said Brock's Gym was gonna be easy. Apparently not. Golem is a bit scary. I kind of want to try to take it down with Sith, though. You know, maybe I can get the critical hit if I go for the Shadow Claw. Because wow, that did like nothing, and you roared me into someone else. You roared me into Naka. This is not a place I want to be. Yeah, I don't want to be with Naka at all. My safest bet, honestly, is going to be Pasta King. I don't want like anyone to die at this point, so I'm just going to switch into someone who I know can kill this thing fast. And just, yes, Failure Roar. You trying to Roar Shuffle me around? That's not cool. I freaking lost a Pokemon already. Aw, man. Well, you know, I figured it was going to happen at some point. It just sucks to lose Torterra. Man. Well, what can you do, I guess? I mean, sometimes it happens. Brock, I freaking hate you. This is your fault, somehow. Well, Mother, shut up. I don't want to talk to you right now. Just lost a Pokemon. Goddamn. Well, I mean, it just goes to show that that people can still die. Even at this point in the game, guys, everyone's not invulnerable. Well, let's go retire Little Fu. And then I'm going to head down to below Diglett Cave. And you go away. I know you're gentle and all, but, like, you don't go here. I don't need you. That's one Pokemon down, I guess. So I guess it works in the fact that, I guess now, given that I lost this, I should probably keep Slim. Because now I only have 2 ground types. So I guess, thanks to that, Slim gets to survive. Because, yeah, I might as well keep the other ground type. Because you're just a rock steel type. Whether or not I keep Kitty is debatable. That's something I'm going to think about. But anyway, I'm going to head back down to Vermilion City. I'm going to just fly down there. And we're going to see what Pokemon, or what's down there, because I'm kind of curious. So I will see you guys in a sec. Alright, so I'm back. I turned the code off just for the sake of not having to deal with stuff. We'll throw a repel on. I'm curious what's actually around here, so we'll quickly take care of that. So I've been thinking, and given that this is kind of a short episode so far, I might take this opportunity to actually go catch Latias, and I'm actually heavily considering using the Master Ball on Latias. So, we may have that in this episode. Is there anything over here? Was there any purpose for me coming over here? There is something down here. Okay, good. This isn't a total waste of time. Up 2 and left 2. Alright, so up 2, left 2. Or I think I went up I think I went up too many. There we go. It's a pearl. Is that really the only reason why I came down here? Well, that's not very exciting. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut, and I'm either going to do the train montage, and I might still do that in this video, or depending, I'm not sure exactly how long this video has been going, so if there's enough time, I might just go ahead and do the whole Latias thing right now. So, either way, I'll see you guys in just a bit. Alright guys, I am back, and I've decided for the rest of this episode, I'm going to go ahead. I think there's enough time for me to catch Latias, so I'm going to do just that. So, I did a little bit of research, I have a strategy for doing this. First of all, obviously I have Arbok on because it's level 35, so Arbok's actually pretty good. Repel's still going to work on it. He has Bite for super effective damage, and he obviously has Glare. Now I have Choice Scarf on it because Latias can actually outspeed most Pokemon and run away. So Choice Scarf on Arbok will let me get the paralysis on it. I was going to bring Rodri here and try to get Hypnosis on him instead for sleep because it makes it easier to catch. But unfortunately, Rodri's not fast enough. So obviously, look at the speed difference there. I mean, it's a 9 level difference. I could train Rodri up, I guess, but I think paralysis is going to be good enough. I hope it's going to be good enough. So my strategy though for actually finding Latias. As you can see, it's down there right now, but I'm going to go back and forth between these two areas, because if I'm here, if he shows up here, here, or actually no, not here. If he shows up here, here, or here, I can use the gates to get there without Latias moving. So that gives me 3 locations to get it at, and it's easy to go back and forth between here. I can even get one here technically, maybe. But I find that to be the easiest way to get it. So basically, I'm just going to go back and forth until he shows them a route I can get, and I will meet you guys back when he's there, because where is he now? He's all the way up there now. Maybe I can actually can I get him to like show up if I just go like doopy-doo-doop? The problem is okay, he's heading the wrong direction. The problem is if he heads up here, though, you have to access here from Cerulean City and go down so you can move then, which makes it a bit trickier, so it's not as ideal, but oh well. Alright, so as you can see, he's down there now, which means all I need to do is go through here, go down, and then he'll be there. I can quickly paralyze him, and from there, I'm going to actually cut, because I'm not going to show me getting him every single time. It's going to be the same process over and over. I'm just going to get to the fact he's at low health and paralyzed, and I'll show the quick ball that actually works on catching him. It's pretty much the same as the way I caught, what's-his-face, Entei and Raikou. So, I guess, there's that. So, where is my Super Repel? No, this is medicine. What am I doing? I'm in the wrong section again. For some reason, I always confuse which section's which still, which is dumb. But once again, put the Super Repel on. The Pokemon you're going to run to will be the Latias. You can tell because the screen is shaking like it's having a giant seizure. And there's your Latias right there. Hello, Latias. How's it going? Like I said, you need Choice Scarf on a fast Pokemon in order to be able to do it. Paralysis will make it easier for other Pokemon to handle him as well. But go ahead and glare him. If we get the paralysis on him, he will always be paralyzed. Unfortunately, he's going to run now. So, bye, Latias. And at this point, I am going to basically go until I get a chance to catch him. And I will see you guys at that point. So, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, Latias is weakened. He's right on top of us. It's pretty much as low as the health I can get. So at this point, it really just comes down to... oh, I already have Repel on. Oh, that's right. I put the Repel on already. So at this point, it just comes down to whether or not I can catch him with the Quick Ball. And how many times it's going to take to catch him with Quick Ball, which might end up taking a while. But, well, actually, if I'm showing this attempt off, it's the one where I got the Quick Ball, because I'm only going to show the successful attempt anyway, so... Hopefully it'll just be this one, and I won't have to, like, keep going over and over again. I don't know. Come on, Quick Ball. Yeah, look how low its health is. It's paralyzed. Come on. Come on. No. Latias is tough to catch. New strategy, by the way. I was like, you know what? Nuts to this. And I taught False Swipe to Zangoose for briefly, because I can always get the return TM. You have unlimited returns, you have unlimited false swipes in the game. So I may as well just go be like, hey, nuts to you. And he's down to like 1 HP for sure now. So now I can now he's as weak as possible. And hopefully that'll help me actually catch him. And also I'm going to teach return back to Zangoose now, because I don't want him to have that. It's a Latias, guys. I'm going to attempt to catch it again. He's been very stubborn so far. He refuses to be caught, but he'll work eventually. I'm gonna go in this little pit of grass up here. and he's eventually going to be caught. I've never talked like this in a very long time, and it's kind of really interesting to be trying to do an LP like this, where I'm talking very quietly. I'm talking very quietly because I do not want to scare him away. Because don't want to scare him away. I want to catch him in the goddamn quick ball. Get in the goddamn quick ball, you goddamn piece of freaking Latias poopy. No way. No way. No way that actually worked! What the heck? Oh my god, that took like 70 something attempts. It's probably like 60 something, 50. I don't know. This Latias is a pain in the ass. Get it? You know what? I'm gonna call this. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. Hey, your name. Where's the T? I don't know how to talk anymore. He's a laddie. He's a laddie ass. Get it? Get it? Get it? Oh, that thing broke my sandy worse than Ho-Oh did, and Ho-Oh broke my sandy pretty hard. Well, we got ourselves the laddie ass finally after many attempts. I probably only showed like a 15th of them. Believe me, there are a lot of attempts at this Latias. And it was not pretty. But we finally caught it without using a Master Ball. We caught all 3 roaming legendaries without Master Balls, which I find to be pretty impressive, actually. So, I did good. It's a very shitty nature one. Horrible Latias. Doesn't really matter. So, yeah, I did it. I accomplished something. So what remains now is for me to essentially train this Chimchar up to an Infernape. I'm going to decide if I want to get rid of any of these Pokemon. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm very undecided about the fate of Kitty right now. But that's something we'll figure out in the future. So for now, though, I'm going to go train Chimchar up. So I highly doubt there's going to be the training montage in this video, unless I decide otherwise, but either way, I'm going to officially sign out. So this is LuckySevenDX signing out. I'll see you guys next time with an Infernape as we take down Brock. Yeah. Bye-bye, guys.